to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be looking at my skincare routine and just tweaking it for the up and coming colder months. So if you are interested in fashion, beauty and lifestyle content, I would really appreciate it if you would consider subscribing to my channel. So just hit the subscription box down below, and also make sure you hit the notification bell, and that will let you know when I'm uploading new videos. And also along with that, if you could also make sure you hit that thumbs up button as well, that would also be fantastic. So without further waffling from me, let's get into the video. So what I'm going to do is I do have the products, but I thought it'd be just so much easier if I just put an image of the actual products that I use. So I'm going to go in order as to how they work in my skincare routine. Okay, so the first item that I have changed, I do cleanse, I double cleanse majority of the time. Every now and again, you know, I forget, or I think I feel you in a rush, you just think, yeah, quick. But majority of the time, I do double cleanse. What I do now is I will use this here, which is the Origins Cleansing Milk. Sorry, what is it? No, the Origins Gentle Cleansing Oil. So I'll use that first, and that will help if I've had worn makeup. I mean, currently I've not been wearing makeup just because obviously people aren't really going out much, so I only tend to wear makeup if, you know, every now and again I go out with a boo, or if I'm filming videos. So I will use it helps to break down your makeup a lot quicker and easier to remove. But in general, because my skin tends to be quite dry anyway, I like to use an oil just to kind of put some help to put some hydration and some moisture back into the skin. So I will use the Origins one. I've had that one for quite a long time actually. I think it does last a long time. I think it's about £26. I will put all the information for these products in the description bar below, so if you are interested in taking a look and reading up a little bit more about it, all that information will be down there. But it's in quite a large size, so it will last you a long time. So as I say, I will use that as an oil cleanser. Then I will second cleanse, and I use my Earle Cleanse and Polish. I've been using this product, oh gosh, easily over 10 years. For me, when I started getting into skincare, this was a game changer for me. I do have, which I mentioned before, I do have dry skin, so I do have eczema prone skin. Luckily it's nothing too crazy, it just flares up every now and again. But what I used to have was literally, I would wake up in the morning and my skin would just be flaky no matter what I use, I tried it all, didn't work. And I used a cleanse and polish. The first time I used it, that was it for me. And I've used it ever since. So I will first cleanse, as I say, with the Origins, and then I'll go in with a cleanse and polish. Then I will go in with a toner. So I used to use a toner by popping it onto like a cotton round, as some people call it, or cotton pad, and then obviously just kind of you know, put it all over the face to kind of help with sealing in that moisture if your skin feels a little bit dry after cleansing, which it shouldn't really if you're using a decent cleanser, but from time to time, depending on what your skin's saying, that can happen. But what I do now, instead of using a cotton pad, I actually just spray it directly onto my skin, which I feel locks in the hydration and the moisture even more so than just actually swiping it over, because I feel like a lot of it will collect in the actual cotton pad rather than being on your skin. So I just literally liberally spray, and it feels so nice if you get one with like nice fine mist, which this one does have. The what's it called again? Sorry, the Pearl. Well, it's from a company called Pearle Essence, and they do different kind of brands. So this is the one I use, which is I think it's a rose. They do different ones. The one that I'm currently using, it's the aloe rose water. So it's this. Oh, come on. So it's this, can you see? Yeah, so it's this. But I can't find this anywhere, so I've had to use an alternative, which is the one that I would have popped up. It's in the same brand, but I can't find that one anywhere, so I'm having to use the other one. But again, again, you just fine mist all over, feels really nice in the skin and feels really soothing and hydrating. So I love to use that. And then the next bit in my routine is quite new to me. I think I've started using this in the last 2 years, year and a half, something like that. And it is an essence. So the one I use is from Caudalie. I can't even say it. It's on here. So that's the one I use, is from Caudalie. And I feel like this is, it kind of just tops up the impact of the toner on the skin. So you put it into your hands, and that's how I use it. I put it into my hand, just a few little drops, and then I'll just press it into my skin. And again, it just infuses your skin with like hydration, and it's lovely. And this particular bottle I've had for quite a while actually. It does last a long time. They're not cheap essence. I think it's the next step up from a toner. Don't quote me on that because I'm not 100% sure. But it's infused with quite a lot of ingredients, which is supposed to be quite good for your skin. And as I say, for me, I've been using it for probably, if not a year, easily a year, if not a little bit more. And I will say that I don't not use that now, and I can't see myself straying away from that. I think it's an absolutely fantastic product. I've not tried any other essences other than this one, so I can't really comment to say if this is a fantastic one or if there is one out there that's better than this. But I absolutely love this, and I think it's something that I will definitely repurchase. I'm probably like a third of the way through it now, and as I say, I've had it for about a year and a half, and I do tend to use it at least twice a day if I can be bothered, you know, as we do. So yeah, so that's the Caudalie. I should practice these words before I come on camera, but yeah, I think it's called Caudalie. So yeah. And then next on my little list is a serum. Now, I've struggled to find a serum. I've had a few in the past here and there, but this particular one is by a company called SBC. It's a collagen serum. So I'm over the age of 21, so I'm trying to keep as much collagen in my skin as possible, keeping it looking youthful, yada yada yada. And so this particular one, it's it's a company called SBC, and you can find this on. You can't find it on the high street. I don't think you can find it online. I purchased mine via QVC, so they tend to do a lot of this SBC brand on their actual website, commercial, whatever you want to call it. But what I love about the QVC kind of policy is that if you don't like it after using it a few weeks, you know, I think you have 30 days. So if you don't like it within the 30 days, you are able to send it back and get a full refund. So for that reason, I kind of wanted to try this one. I've used I've used SBC products before, and I have liked them. It's not a kind of a brand that I kind of rush back to, because I do like, you know, I'm quite content with the ones I'm using now. But when it came to a serum, I just thought this would be a perfect opportunity for me to test and see if I actually liked it. And recently I've been, I suppose, breaking out, for want of a better word. I'm not someone who's ever really suffered with that, or spots and things, so I wasn't too sure if it was that product, so I've kind of backed off and stopped using it. But I think, yeah, I've been using it again for about a week and a half, and the skin seems to be fine. So I don't know what that was about previously, but I don't think it was anything to do with this this collagen serum. So I'm going to continue using it. I still do have a couple of weeks, so if I find that my skin reacts to it in a couple of weeks, I'm still within the 30 days to be able to send that back. So fingers crossed I'm good with that. And then the moisturiser that I use, I do change my moisturiser. I always aim to have an SPF in any moisturiser that I use for the day. This particular one is from Elemis, and it is called the I'll put it on the screen, Dynamic Day Resurfacing something, and it's got an SPF of 30. I've just started using this, and I really, because I have such dry skin, I like the feeling of a creamy and a thick like cream or moisturiser on the skin. So it just feels so nice. I can't really comment on the resurfacing side of it because I've only been using it probably for about a week. But I have used Elemis products in the past and I've always got on with them really well, so I can't see there being any issues with this one in particular. Prior to this one, I was using one from, what was it called? Alpha H, and it was a daily moisturiser with an SBC of 50, which I did really enjoy. And I think what I'll do is when it comes to, if we, you know, obviously summer will come next year, and I probably would repurchase that just because obviously it's a higher SPF. Therefore, obviously, you know, it's going to protect at a higher range. Whereas, although yes, obviously, we still need to protect our skin in the winter months, we're not going out as much. And yes, obviously, I know the UV rays and all, you know, they still come through the, what they're called, still come through the clouds. But I think this is sufficient protection for me for now. And then obviously, when this one finishes, I might even purchase this one. Now, Elemis isn't cheap, so I'm kind of. Yeah, I got this in Patricia Bright's beauty box that she did with, oh, I can't remember who she did it with. I did a video on that. I will link it in here and put it in the description bar as well, down below. So if you are interested in seeing the products that I've got with that, this was one of them. And the value, that alone in itself paid for the whole box. And you got such really good things in the box. So yeah, so she's teased me with that now. So I'm using this, and probably, more than likely, I am going to have to repurchase it at full price. And as I say, it's not cheap. But, you know, so far I do really like it. So we'll see how I crack on with that one. And then just an extra bonus one that I wanted to throw in is every now and again, because my skin is quite dry, I do go in with an exfoliant. So actually, it came in the same beauty box, the Patricia Bright beauty box. And it is this one here, so it's by Murad, and I literally just kind of pop that into my routine maybe once or twice a week, and it's like it's an exfoliant, so literally it's like a chemical exfoliant, so you just wash your face with that and it'll just sloughs off any dead skin, so which will help obviously keep your skin from, you know, if you do have a little bit of flakage or if it is a little bit dry, it just kind of helps to keep those things at bay and keeps your skin really smooth. So yeah, so that is my full, more or less skincare routine that I've just adapted slightly for the winter and the colder months. As I say, I'm just trying to use richer products and more hydrating, just to kind of keep my skin from feeling tight or anything like that. I do also pop in and do sheet masks from time to time, again just to add as much. I don't drink enough water. I should drink more water, but I don't. So I do try and put as much fluids externally rather than internally, which well, it's a work in process. It's not easy. It's not easy. But yeah, so that is my updated or adjusted skincare routine for the colder months. So if you do have any suggestions, products, or if you've got any questions on any of the products that I've mentioned today, please by all means pop those questions in the comments section below and let me know what you're kind of what you're adding in or what you're doing to kind of adjust your skincare routine for the colder months too, and maybe kind of get the discussion popping in the the comment section, and we can maybe help each other out if you've got any issues that you know back and forth, and hopefully we can help each other. And so with all that being said, I am going to go because I need to keep these exits smooth. Again, if you have stayed to the end of the video, thank you so much. And again, if you're interested in fashion, beauty and lifestyle content, please do consider subscribing to my channel, and I will leave my last video at the end of this one, so if you are interested, please click on that and have a little look and see if you enjoy that. And yeah, I think I'm going to leave it there. Again, any questions, please just hit me up in the comments section below and I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. And take care, everyone. Bye for now. See ya.